We are out here prepping. It is not a beautiful day out here on Someday Ranch. It looks beautiful, but we're about to have some awful weather. So we are prepping a little bit. You locking them back up?
Yeah. If it holds them, it holds them. If it don't, it don't. But it'll be enough just to kind of block a little bit to deter them from coming out. I'm gonna have to straighten that up.
So yeah, we might have some historic tornadoes.
What they're saying.
It's what they are predicting.
Yeah.
There's potential. So over on this side with the electric fence, we figured we'd block them off just in case
Winds knock it over or a tree branch
falls
hits it or whatever.
Yeah. So we'll just keep them in their original area just for today.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go get the tractor. I started digging a little bit where our future pond is gonna be.
Should we show?
We can. It's not a lot at all. It was just while I was doing the burning everything, I couldn't leave. Mm-hmm. So then I just figured I might as well do something.
So down here, ooh, the little mushies, right next to the original where the animals were.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can tell.
But our new fence is going to be on that side. So there is the pig pond, and then they'll have the big pond in the front. But we want a pond that we can throw fish in without the ducks getting in, all that type of stuff. So we already had a little spot where Jeremy came months and months back just to see. And then I started digging with the Mini X just to see how strong it was. So then I started digging it out, and just a little bit of rain's already filling it up. But what I'm thinking is, from there, because we don't want it too close to the fence, kind of cut it up here. And then I'm also trying to avoid taking out a lot of good trees. So keep that tree, but we'll cut it here. And then we'll cut back in this way. So like all these trees that aren't that big, it doesn't really matter. Pluck all those out, get the roots out, everything. And then it'll cut over, and then it'll be in front of the shelter, and then cut back that way and back over. But it won't be like a square. It'll kind of be one of those more natural looking ponds. And then we're just going to start with that because the ground level from that side over here is pretty drastic. So we're going to have to dig quite a bit, but we could push the dirt up and berm up that side. And then at that point, we could start to expand the pond. You know, the one on the highway where they just keep doing different sections, but it's massive. We can do something like that. But we'd have to make sure we can even dig. So I figured this area in here, that's a pretty decent little pond.
Again, make your house your dream
place. Your property, make it a paradise.
Yeah, to where, too, it doesn't feel like you need to get away all the time.
Yeah.
It's kind of a part of it.
That's what my parents did that. I always asked them, I was like, why are y'all doing all this stuff in the backyard? They're like, because our backyard, we want it to be like our little paradise. Got the pool, they put palm trees, banana trees, everything just to make it real tropical kind of. And I always thought, like, when I was younger, I was like, that's just, I don't understand it. Go places. But you want your home to be the paradise as well.
Yeah.
So we'll have a little pond. The only thing that's gonna suck,
this is the clay, so it's gonna be nasty.
It's gonna be more of a red pond, but we could throw the blue dye in it to kind of even it out, maybe. But
as long as we put fish in it, that's all that matters.
It'll be cool.
But enough jibber jabbing.
Let's go make the front of paradise, baby. What are we missing in the front? It's the benefit of the electric fence. Easy to take.
So actually, I think the last thing you guys saw was Jason picking the trash up, but you guys notice the difference? It's all in that bad boy. It looks so much better. We're getting everything picked up. You just love to see it. Also, if you haven't already guessed what's happening, again, finally was able to clean up this whole area. Now it's about to rain, so Jason's gonna go through, clean this up, like the ground aspect of it, so we can throw out some more seed.
Alright, so maybe now people realize why we have massive mounds. We literally took this much off the top and then we already have a big mound. That's how we end up with all of them out there, but got it smooth enough. We got to get the grass growing. You can't just have half a yard, you know? So we are going to overseed this area, which if you buy sod, I was looking on Facebook Market, you get 400 square feet, which really is nothing. And it's about, depending, $150 to $350 per pallet. And we just bought a whole bag for $80. We'll be able to do this whole thing. So let's do that. Got this Kentucky Toll fescue. Me and my baby had a little
bet
the other day, and I won. You're lucky I'm a nice guy. But we got the Oregon, whatever it was, winter rye.
Last year.
It just died during the summer. So I picked the wrong bag last time on accident. And so this is supposed to be good green year round. Of course, you got to water it and stuff during the summer when it's super hot. But it should be nice and thick, good grass year round.
Yeah, that's what is all up there, and it's done great. I mean, we'll see what happens.
We haven't watered it once.
No.
It's all been just the rain. You just do it at the right time. The ground needs to stay wet for the first like weekish. So with the rains and everything, if you time it right, it's the easiest thing ever. I mean, probably 90% germination. So, all right. So I learned if you kind of lean it back a little bit and do it, you'll do pretty well. But you really got to get in there to get a good coverage. So stow it into the wind. Makes it easier. Because we want to do this thick. I mean, I could do this all day and it's going to be half a bag. So
Another bag down.
yeah, so we did the whole side, redid that. This whole area where we used to drive up, we're not driving over here anymore. And then all of this right here, there was absolutely no grass.
Yeah.
And I threw it in. We didn't plow it up or nothing. So again, it did very well. As long as you, the main tips, we're not pros at all, but the main tip, just scrape it as smooth as you possibly can. Because if not, you're gonna have some bumpy yard. And then try to pick up what you can. Sticks and all that you pick up later. Plan it with your rain, and that's the best way. If not, make sure your water hose can reach. But you gotta keep it watered a lot for the first week or so. And then, I mean, Jared already mowed all of that and everything.
Go look at it.
Yeah, so it's going strong.
Yeah, I wish we would have gotten like some before shots
Yeah.
of all of this before Jared came, because the grass was just starting. So it was just kind of like that muddy mess, and then again, just the mess everywhere, and just how much better it already looks.
Well,
and
this is what's also crazy. So you guys know we came not long ago and we pulled out all these stumps. I scraped it all. Look at that, the seed. It's gonna be hard to tell in there.
hang on, let me flip you around. Okay, yeah, I mean, you can see little patches.
Yeah. And if you get low, you can really see it. But it is starting to grow in here. Actually, once it gets in the ground, it's in the ground. So I'm happy with that.
It's lunchtime, and today keeping it real easy. We got some minute rice. It's jalapeno something. So jalapeno lime rice. So that, just some already cut up chicken, and then you throw some salsa on it. Pretty good, easy peasy.
It's gonna be good, baby.
Just super easy when you're on the go.
Yeah, it's healthy.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah, it's not bad.